Hi everybody, it's Auntie Megan. I hope everybody is doing well today. And I have a special story today. I have been asked to read a story for Easter. So I'm going to have a few recordings that are going to be focused around Easter in a variety of different ways. So I hope you enjoy. And so someone requested that I read this book called My Story of Jesus. This story was written by Jennifer Holder and illustrated by Nancy Munger. So I have the book actually here in front of me, which is rare because I usually do a lot of e-copies through Kindle and through the library. But today someone gave me this book and I'm going to read it for you today. So if everybody is ready, we will begin. So here is the front book. Hopefully everything is not backwards for you guys. Long ago, God said that he would send his son to be the savior and king of his people. God's son Jesus was born in Bethlehem. His mother Mary wrapped him in clothes and laid him in a manger. Shepherds hurried from the fields to worship the new baby king. As Jesus grew up, he obeyed his parents and pleased God. When he was 12, Jesus went with his family to God's temple in Jerusalem. He talked with the priests and teachers about God's teaching and God's love. They were amazed at how much Jesus understood. A man named John was preaching about Jesus. "Good news," he said. "God has sent Jesus to save us. We need to get ready for him." People came to John to be baptized. Jesus came to be baptized too. When Jesus came up to the water, God's Spirit came from heaven like a dove. Then a voice from heaven said, "You are my son. I love you. I am pleased with you." Then Jesus began to do the work God had planned for him. Jesus showed God's care and concern for people. He made sick people well and made blind people see again. He even made lame people be able to walk. Jesus showed God's power. One day when Jesus and some of his followers were on a boat, a terrible storm came up. The followers were afraid, but Jesus told the wind and waves, "Quiet, be still," and the storm stopped. Jesus was a teacher. He taught people about God's love. He told them to love God and to love each other. Jesus became known as a wonderful teacher. Mothers and fathers brought their children to Jesus so he could bless them and pray for them. Jesus told some stories to help people understand his teachings. One story was about a shepherd with 100 sheep. When the shepherd realized that one of the sheep was missing, he left the 99 and went to look for the one that was lost. When the shepherd found the lost sheep, he had a happy celebration. Like the shepherd, God cares for every one of his children. There is a happy celebration in heaven to when one who was lost comes to God. Jesus went to Jerusalem for a special celebration called Passover. He entered the city on a donkey, and crowds cheered for him. They called him their king and placed palm branches at his feet. In Jerusalem, Jesus ate the Passover meal with his followers. He told them he would soon leave them. Then Jesus showed his followers a special way to always remember him. He gave thanks to God, broke bread, and passed it to his followers. He passed his cup to them too. "Remember me when you eat this bread and drink this cup," said Jesus. Jesus was ready to finish the work that God had planned for him. This meant he must die. This was part of God's plan for saving people from sin. Jesus died on a cross. His followers were very sad. They buried Jesus' body in a tomb and closed it with a heavy stone. But when some women went back to Jesus' tomb, they were surprised to find the stone was rolled away and the tomb was empty. Suddenly, an angel appeared. "Jesus is not here," the angel told the women. "He is alive again." Many people saw Jesus after he had risen. Jesus told his followers, "Go everywhere and tell everyone the good news about me." Jesus returned to heaven to make a new home for his followers, but he promised to come back again one day. What a happy day that will be. The end. So this is My Story of Jesus, written by Jennifer Holder and illustrated by Nancy Munker. So as we head to the Easter holiday in a few days, this is a wonderful story to remember. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later with another story. Ciao.